the Nishin Maru.
At this point, with Pete Bethune on the Shonen Maru and no kill ships in sight, the Nishin's on the run at 12 knots. So far, it's been a very successful campaign.
The Sea Shepherds have been tailing the Nishin Maru for 12 straight days, and no whales have been transferred to the factory ship in that time. The Sea Shepherds believe the factory can process 20 to 30 whales per day, so the Sea Shepherds could have already saved over 300 of the 1,035 whales the Japanese fleet set out to kill this season.
Just kept trying to I guess the Japanese public wants to get past the initial impression of seeing a guy like an all-black commando suit being let off the ship.
The worst thing for Pete would be if they just locked him in a room and let him be.
He's such a social guy.
Yeah, he needs to interact with him.
Shepherds are now facing a gut-wrenching crossroad. They can continue on the factory ship's tail and watch the Shonen Maru disappear into the distance with Pete on board. Or they could fire Pete and allow the whalers to continue their operation unhindered.
That's what we remember him as, and we wish him well in it, and we will see him again shortly.
The Steve Irwin and the Bob Barker are following the factory vessel south towards the Antarctic ice shelf. If the fleet is trying to resume whaling, the Sea Shepherds want to be there to stop them.
Factory ship wouldn't be heading down there unless they had a pretty good reason. They don't tend to like being in the ice, so if they're heading south, we can imagine that the whaling ships are somewhere south of here. Steve Irwin.
Now the story of Pete's covert mission breaks all over the world.
Steve Irwin.
Well, it was like almost a mission impossible. He boarded a vessel going at 15 knots in total darkness that was equipped with anti-boarding spikes and nets.
Pete Bethune boarding the Shonen Maru was amazingly successful because of all the media exposure. You know, it's become such a big issue. That's part of the reason we come down here, is to make people have to face these issues.
Steve Irwin.